Okay, everybody, welcome back. Thanks for watching. I thought that it was only right that we come back with the Maker's 46 since
46.
Maker's 46 since we didn't really like the other Makers so much. So yeah, so the Maker's 46, basically what they did is I don't know what the 46 means, but I know that the master distiller, from what I read at Maker's Mark, his son took over. And Maker's Mark had their regular Maker's Mark. They also have a mint julep one that they do seasonally, but usually Maker's Mark only has a few ones. They have the regular Makers that we did last time. They have this one, and they have a cask strength, which is like 120 proof. It's essentially almost coming straight out of the barrel. So with this one, the guy who retired, he wanted to kind of make his own little special Maker's Mark. I don't know what the 46 means, but the differences is that I know the regular Maker's Mark is 90 proof. This is 94 proof.
Okay.
So it's 47% alcohol by volume. Also, you'll notice this one is darker than the other one.
Yes.
So my understanding is what they do is they age this their normal time that they're going to do. Then they take oak staves. Think of
oak shavings.
Think of staves as what makes up the barrel.
Yeah.
They take some oak staves that are toasted. They stick them into the barrel.
Okay.
And pour the regular Maker's Mark in there. So it's kind of like they finish it with oak staves. It says on here, Kentucky bourbon whiskey barrel finished with oak staves.
Okay.
So it ages for whatever period of time it ages in.
Yeah.
Then they dump it into another barrel, or they add these oak staves into that barrel and they let it age for like another year. So that's where it picks up the extra color. People say that the taste is a little bit different. That's what we're going to find out now. So let's go ahead and, I don't know. You got any other questions before we get into this?
No.
All right. You want to crack her open?
I can try.
All right. Try it out. Now, the last time that we opened one, you got to peel. You basically, I'll start it. There you go. You basically got to peel that wax rind off. The last one we opened with, I was kind of disappointed because I thought it was going to be a cork, and it turned out to be a screw cap.
Yeah, this one is too.
Is that going to be a top also?
Yeah.
Okay. And it could be because these are the smaller sizes that we're doing. Maybe when you get to, the full size fifths, it's a cork or something. So I'll let you go ahead and...
Doesn't look like a cork, does it?
No, that might be.
Is it?
I do like the seal though, because that kind of means that, kind of makes me feel good that it hasn't been messed with.
Oh, it is. It feels. Oh, it is.
Cork.
Cork.
It's a cork. Pop that cork. Ooh, nice cork popping sound. Is it a real cork or a fake cork?
That looks like it might be plastic.
It might be a fake cork. All right, pour us a little bit.
I'll let you pour.
Okay, I'm going to just do a splash.
Perfect.
I'll do a splash for me. We're good for now. All right, so this is the Maker's 46. Let's go ahead and check out the color.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed right off
is darker.
That I can't smell it like I did with the other one.
Yeah, you're right.
As we open the top, I could smell the other one. This one I can't smell.
Okay, yeah, this one is more tamed, looks like. What am I smelling? You go first. What are you smelling?
Well, I smell the wood.
I smell kind of like maybe cinnamon, maybe.
And it is different than the other one. It's a different smell.
You don't get that big, that other sweet smell that comes out of the regular Maker's Mark. But yeah, I got cinnamon kind of.
Heavier, maybe? If that makes sense?
More.
It's not
It smells more balanced. Like it doesn't seem to be.
It's not smack you in the face.
No.
If that makes sense. It's not high on alcohol.
No, it's not. This is also a lot more expensive than the other one also. So we're going to see if it's worth it. So as we do, let's go ahead and take one first tiny sip to coat our palate and then another sip to get the full effect. Ready?
Okay.
Let's do it, Stacey.
What is that? What is that?
I'm tasting, it doesn't taste like the regular makers to me. Vaguely. I taste more of the barrel, more barrel.
Pepper?
What about the burn?
Nothing like the last one. It's definitely smoother. I don't feel like my throat's on fire. It also doesn't have the same, I don't feel like it's stuck.
Yeah.
The taste is, like you said, like a cough drop. I don't feel like it's stuck up here.
It doesn't seem as thick as like viscous, I guess is the term. I mean, it's in my, maybe because the taste is different, it doesn't feel like it's stuck up there. The finish is quick.
It is.
It's quicker than the regular makers. The regular makers goes down and you kind of still feel it for a while.
Right.
This one,
this one.
I feel like it's gone quick.
Okay, this could be interesting. This I think I may actually drink. Which says a lot for me.
Yeah, it's not, you don't get a blast of alcohol. I'm tasting kind of like, I'm smelling kind of like vanilla. I'm smelling like vanilla and cinnamon kind of. The taste is not offensive. It's not offensive. It's definitely not as strong as the regular makers. Whatever they did with this, it's kind of like the regular makers is maybe like, you know, the 19-year-old teenager that just got the parents' house. And this is like the grown man makers. This is a lot more refined. You know, it seems like it knows what it's trying to do. This seems more like this seems like a more serious bourbon to me than the regular makers. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with it. From my understanding, the regular makers is around $30 a bottle.
Okay.
And this is like around a bottle.
Okay. Well, I understand why. So
you're getting a little bit higher proof. Yeah, this feels, I think I like this. You get a little bit higher proof. I wouldn't get this to put into a mixed drink.
No.
Because you'd be wasting it. What do you think?
No, I agree. Okay. I am not a drinker. He knows this. I'm not a drinker. This is something that I think I would drink, but I would not mix it.
I wouldn't mix it either. I think it's got some good flavors in there that...
Maybe over ice?
Oh, yeah. I could see this over ice. I mean, but very rarely. Like, I don't see you ever just pouring yourself a glass of whiskey to begin with. I don't see that happening. However, for the purposes of this journey, I could see you saying, "Oh, okay, yeah, you know, I'll try a little bit of that just for kicks, kind of." Yeah. But yeah, as a long term, probably not. I think it's good. The first impressions are very positive. I like the fact that it's something about, but it seems, here's the thing, it kind of seems kind of gimmicky. Here's my only thing. It's kind of like, is it really bourbon, or now are we talking about the finishes? Like, so now we're starting to get into, okay, it was done and then they added something to it to finish it, because not sure if you're aware, but going down that line, you start getting into, there's a lot of whiskeys and stuff and scotches and that stuff where first they make it and then they might finish it in a port wine barrel, or they might finish it in a sherry wine barrel, or they might finish it in a Coca-Cola barrel or whatever. So I'm kind of thinking, is that really like, is that showing the strength of your whiskey or the strength of the finishing.
Well, you did say this was a special, so
I mean, this is not a limited edition. This is part of their regular lineup, but this isn't their this is part of their regular lineup now.
oh.
But this is they probably won't have this at a bar, I think, if you go to
No.
at a whiskey bar probably.
Maybe
But
now.
if you go to like TGI Fridays or something like that, Chili's, no, they're probably not going to have that. They might have the regular makers. I think this is something for your house that you have for. I think this might be good if you have company come over, a person who drinks Maker's Mark, and you say, hey, I got something you might want to try, but we're not mixing it. We're going to just sip it. Tell me what you think. I think it'll give them something different here. But yeah, so far so good. We won't beleaguer this. You want to add anything before we call it a wrap on this one? What's your first impressions?
It is something I would drink. I am a wine water drinker, so this is a big deal.
It is.
It's a big deal if it's something that I would drink. So
I think it's good. It's all about learning. You can say, hey, look, you could speak about having the Maker's 46. Let me try it for a week. Like I said, I'll try it over, a movie or something else like that, just hanging out. But yeah, I like it so far. I don't see me having a problem drinking it like I did with that the regular Makers. The regular Makers, it was kind of like I wasn't really enjoying it. I was just trying to get through it. It seemed like I was trying to get through it. Yeah, because I don't like to waste stuff. I don't like to waste stuff. And I felt like, okay, I gotta get through this. And it's like, man, but it's not like I was enjoying it. This kind of feels like there's something that I can enjoy where I'll be like, oh yeah. I want some more of that. Let me go and pour some more of that. So that's what I like about this. You guys did a good job on this. We'll see if it holds up over ice and stuff like that. But yeah, that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video.
Go Chiefs! Bye.